13 minutes. A show. I'm Paul Goon, and this is an episode featuring a band called King Boo. What's up, guys?
What's up? How's it going?
Hello.
Right.
What does King Boo sound like?
What don't we sound like? That's the bigger question, right, Mike?
King Boo sounds like whatever we're sort of inspired by or amused by at any given moment. I feel like part of what we do is trying to make music that we think is like interesting and funny, and a lot of times that draws from like Wild West elements, science fiction elements, television, movies. It very rarely has anything to do with music necessarily. It's just like, man, I was like listening to like this really funny music from like Friday the 13th Part 4.
It all makes sense now.
So
It's what we're into at the moment. That changes.
yeah. We're kind of scatterbrained, and a lot of it is just like, this was being hummed at this moment, or hey, can we take this song that like should be a metal song and make it a 1950s song, and then add like rockabilly flair to it, and then like get it like a pop hook, like, and then it usually is something. It's at least two of those things.
King Boo is even more awesome than I thought in the first place. Like,
Becomes its own monster after a while.
where'd the name come from? Does it have anything to do with like Dragon Ball Z or Mario or both?
Both.
Fucking sick. Okay.
So the name, like, I guess King Boo stems from not B-U-U, but it is King Boo as like the Dragon Balls or the Mario character. And I was like, before I knew how to do anything with instruments, I played with a gentleman that was a very good guitar player, and we ironically referred to the bedroom project that we worked on as King Boo and the Virtuoso Band. And then that got slimmed down once myself and these three gentlemen got it. They kind of had that idea and were like, well, what if we make it with like the B-U-U and incorporate anime as well, and it was a good thing.
Is it true that one of you guys is R.L. Stine, the author of the Goosebumps book series?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cameron, can you talk to that?
Yeah, sure. So I usually take about 3 hours a day to get a couple of pages down. And it's really been a good career over the past...
Did you say Cameron or R.L.? Oh, you said R.L., right?
So Cameron, the R in RL is Cameron. So
Cameron.
The L
it's the R
silent.
Yeah.
It's like one of those pen names so he doesn't have groupies all the time.
Ghostwriter. He's got a long career. Ghostwriter.
Fear Street, Goosebumps, these are like really popular novels, so like, you
Ghost
gotta,
wrote
Yeah.
for Oprah.
we don't want any nepotism either. So we just try to...
Try to keep him humble.
Mm-hmm.
Well, right, yeah. They don't want me to get too big ahead.
Do you guys hate the wintertime as much as I do?
No. Love it.
I don't know how much you hate it.
Yeah, how much you hate it? Scale of 1 to 10.
Yeah, that's kind of like, if I hate it 5 and you hate it 6.
Yeah.
No, I hate it. 9.
9.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow, that's hard.
Solid 9.
Nine's, yeah, that's okay. What would if you could give it one extra point, like what would throw it over to the complete 10?
I saw a couple. Oh man, yeah, I saw a couple houses that were completely flooded in because the Mahoning River is right by their house, and it went up over the thing. Like there's not a thing. It just went up over the fucking grass that was there, and it became their yard, and now it's like halfway up their house, and so that would put it on a 10 for me.
Yeah.
Something disastrous happened, I think.
Like you fell down and broke your hip or something.
I mean, it's crazy. I was like, I don't even pray, but I'm like praying for these people. Are they like getting FEMA or something? Like, I don't know what's happening here. Is someone coming to help them? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Probably not. Probably insurance.
Hopefully they have a good cable package.
But yeah, no, winter sucked.
Yeah. It's cold.
Skin cracks.
From like, are you trying to?
Why is your skin cracking?
It's not moisturized.
Oh.
Well, I mean, those R.L. Stine checks haven't been coming in as much recently, so
Sure.
I've been skimping on my lotion.
Sure.
Don't read books.
Expensive.
It's
expensive.
Tablets.
I buy local. What, like, shoot me.
Should be indeed.
Tell me about those cool fucking Halloween specials that you guys make.
Thank you first. That's nice. That's a nice thing to say. We love. I think collectively, I could speak that we like digital media, like creating, like having more elements than just being like a rock and roll music band. Like actually, we're a good live band, I guess, and a lot of times I feel like that doesn't like come through in some of our recorded music. It's getting better and it's getting a little more true to like what we sort of like the chaos of our performance in those movies are sort of just like, what if you were like living in the head of those people like on the stage at any given time, like kind of thing.
What would you see?
Yeah, it's just
Right.
like
With Cameron and Mike over here, like you were saying, a digital media artist, work in that field, play in that field, and it's kind of bringing those things together. We know the people, they have the stuff,
Yeah.
the skills, the humor.
Trying
So-
to expand outside of it just being what you hear, but also what you see and what you experience.
It goes in the same vein of like when we write the songs, like wouldn't it be funny if, and you fill in the thing, and then we're like, but some of those involve blowing people up and having blood shoot everywhere. So you can't convey that in a song, so you have to do it with a camera.
some of the people we know too are such wonderful characters that it's like great to give them that outlet to like showcase like how truly kind of like funny and sort of like interesting they are. Like getting to share a little piece of what we get to experience.
Oh, the cast of those shows are fucking awesome.
Thank
Awesome. I think that KBTV's way better than MTV.
Thank you.
KBTV. Is that on a little lower
It's
there?
in one of them.
Okay, good.
Like the KB Toys logo, but
There's music on KBTV's side, you know.
Yeah, we try.
Is King Boo a fair ruler, or is he like more like a dictator?
he's fair. Definitely when it comes to like editing scripts and things, he's very like, he incorporates other people's ideas, so it is he considers his outside opinion, so I'd say fair.
There's democracy involved.
Yeah.
And whether or not it's followed all the time, it's always involved in the process.
Considered, yeah.
Yeah.
And that speaks to the music too. Like it is very, very collaborative. Like, like Eric was saying, it's usually, well, what if we did this? What if it did this kind of silly thing at the end or in the middle of a song?
We constructed an entire song so the King of the Hill like guitar solo could be in it. A new song that we're working on, like it ends with the Home Improvement like grunt. Like
Oh, it's great.
We like television and like the ridiculousness of like pop culture. I think more than anything. Like,
I really do like the fact that you guys incorporate a lot of different, like you said, pop culture. And also I notice you guys will play like riffs and like these parts of these songs that of course like everybody knows, you know, like some of these like, you know, blues bass lines and stuff, but the way you guys play them, nobody else, you know, you just like, it's so weird. You just play them like barely like off time or like just like add one weird note in. You know, you never hear that. Anyone else who does it, they just all do it the same. And I'm like, it starts to make you question because at first you're like, oh, okay, yeah, they're playing, you know, yeah, I recognize that. And then I'm like, is that even it? Because you guys always do something so different, even if you're doing something that's been done before.
Yeah, always kind of not rehashing necessarily, but trying to break the mold a little bit, just throw people for a loop. I always quote Mike and say like, you never want people to have too good of an idea of what we're about to do. Like,
That's exactly it. I swear you'll hear something slightly familiar and then you're just like, nah, dude, they just completely king booted. So then it's just not even what you thought exactly. It's so cool. It's really just, it's refreshing. You guys have a style, but at the same time, every song is like a different ride. And it just has its own style. That's just so hard to find in general.
we want people to feel like they're flipping through the TV, you know.
Right. You ever seen a
Oh,
movie
man,
where
that's
it's like
awesome.
inspired by real events, but then it turns out it's not really, but kinda. It's like that.
That's our true story.
King Boo, not really, but kinda.
Inspired by true
Inspired by
life.
true.
let's see the true crime documentary.
Yeah.
That'll be our next special, the true crime documentary, solving the mystery of Cameron. We're
Yeah.
getting there.
Or what happened to Chris. I remember Chris Cedar.
Yes.
His name was Chris.
His name was Chris C.
This day.
Shout out Chris C.
Yes.
A superior show host to myself.
Yeah.
We gotta get you guys to meet.
Yeah.
Tell him to come in March.
He's a fun
Yeah.
March 12th. March 12th, shout out. We'll talk about it in a little bit. Stick around, kids. How many albums have you guys released?
One, two.
Two.
2 full-length albums plus a couple of singles and a
And
EP.
Yeah, we have a couple EPs.
technically 2 EPs is considered. That's
The
just like a
Halloween
single.
special was the
single.
EP. That's a single.
Oh yeah.
We've had 2 EPs and 2 albums and a slew of like singles. In 2021, our goal was to release a single every month.
That lasted 6 months.
Yeah, we did it for a little bit. Then we got invested in the Halloween special and all kinds of other stuff, and we're just like, well, we'll release this music too as music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that capped off the rest of the
We
year.
probably
Yeah.
released like 12 songs that year.
Yeah.
Not every month.
Yeah.
So kind of we did it. We halfway succeeded.
Yeah.
Still
Kind of is good enough.
Yeah, we got like a B minus. Like we tried. We tried. There's some months we just don't
Yeah,
think.
if it was a school project, it would have been like a C plus, maybe a B minus.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
We wouldn't have to repeat the class.
yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
What do you guys think about Snoop Dogg acquiring Death Row Records and smoking weed at the Super Bowl?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
I thought just like so much of the Super Bowl this year was funny.
I really liked how they had 50 Cent have to hang upside down for like a month. I want to know who was like whose idea that was and how much they're gonna get beat up later by his security.
Like everybody was calling him fat, but that was just all the blood that rushed to his
Yeah,
face.
right.
Just
It's bulge.
hanging upside down for so
Everybody
long.
else got to just stand up. I don't understand why that was like his thing.
He got criticized for lip syncing his weight, and he was upside down for an indeterminate amount of time. Like, I feel like we should cut him some slack. 50 Cent did a good job at the Super Bowl.
And he
I'll
got
go on
shot
after
in the
that.
face. You know?
Yeah. He had a fine time.
He dated Chelsea Handler.
Really?
That's heroin.
Wow.
I don't know if it's heroin or not. I don't know. anything
Heroin.
about it.
I don't know if that's a win.
Yeah.
The harrowing tale of Curtis Jackson Jr. Would you guys play the Super Bowl?
If they invited me, yeah.
Sure. As
If
long
they invited you to pay to play, is that what they do, right?
Well, I don't know. I'm
They're
not
like,
sure.
they're like, it's great exposure.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to sell a lot of tickets to play the Super Bowl.
I've never been to the Super Bowl yet.
Gotta sell at least
You guys have big families?
No.
No, you're not going. You're out. You're out.
But if we do that, then Eric has to be on like one of those Lady Gaga things where she's like flying around the whole stadium on a wire.
I thought
Yeah.
you say wear a meat dress, which I would do.
I mean that too,
On
like
a meat
flying
dress.
around
Yeah.
in a meat dress,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
while playing bass.
That'd be really cool.
We're ready for it if they ever ask.
Yeah, we got an idea.
Yeah.
What's the farthest music has taken you guys geographically?
Well, as this band,
Throughout
New
the
York,
Midwest, yeah.
Rochester,
Rochester.
Wisconsin, which is further away, Milwaukee or Rochester. One of those two.
One of those.
Somebody do the math. Look it up.
Milwaukee seemed further, but I remember Rochester was also a far drive, but the weather was really bad.
Yeah.
We were like,
Yeah, that was a
"Oh."
huge snowstorm.
It was a great. That was a great show though.
Mm.
Like, shout out to the Lux Lounge in Rochester.
Yeah.
That was a great
Shout
show.
out.
Yeah.
Better than the show in Milwaukee?
Oh, definitely.
The show in Milwaukee was hilarious. Because in this guy's basement where they were doing laundry and watching Letterkenny. I did not think they wanted us there. But it was cool because we were with our other buddy band. So it was a good weekend. Like
Yeah.
it was a good rock and roll weekend.
Yeah, that's fun.
We saw the what was the statue in Denver?
The Bronze Fawns.
Yeah.
You get to stand in
Oh,
front of the
yeah,
Bronze
yeah,
Fawns.
yeah.
Cameron got to take a picture with Fonzie for his birthday. It was really cool.
The Bronze Fawns.
Yeah.
I noticed you guys made a song for moms
Mhm.
and for dads
Yeah.
and Christmas.
Mhm.
Not for me.
Wow.
When are you making a song for Paul Goon?
Oh man, so
Good
the new
Good
album
question.
that we're working on, none of the names make any sense with what the material is. So can most assuredly find your name somewhere.
I look up here.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it. All right.
Link in the description.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or
Good
click
enough.
up here.
Whatever. Way at the bottom after you like spaced it out. Nobody gets down that far. I'm in there.
I like a song for goons.
It is good.
That's fun.
Goon, a song for goons.
Goon song, a song for goons.
There you go. It can also be for you, but also like just goons, like people who work for the mafia and like hurt people.
Oh, there you go.
I like it.
Ooh, 10 Eric joins the mafia.
Luca Brasi. Bring him in. Yeah.
I just wrote a King Boo song. Don't forget me. On your Facebook page, it says you guys are, quote, 4 relatively well-behaved young men, unquote. What does 4 relatively well-behaved young men mean to you guys?
We mostly follow the law. I think I might have sped a little bit on the way here. I think I broke the speed limit.
Yeah, a couple times.
So we showed up on time, so.
Even early.
So
some-
that's
yeah.
relatively well behaved. We did probably break the speed limit, which is like, not well behaved, but we showed up on time.
Mhm. Did our homework.
Yeah, we clean up like after the show. We don't leave a mess.
No, try not to.
Yeah. Spill a beer, clean it up.
Please and thank you.
Wear nice clothes.
Flush after you use the bathroom.
Yeah.
Twice if
I
necessary.
put the toilet seat down.
There you go.
That was cool.
Oh, yeah. That was
Very
cool,
well behaved.
actually. Yeah.
So, relatively well behaved.
Sometimes we'll put like a sticker somewhere or something, and like that is an act of deviancy if I've ever.
We put a sticker at the Happy Dog right in the one spot that was left to see your reflection.
I know my girlfriend would be pissed, but I would actually be hype if bands started putting their stickers on my toilet. Or in my toilet. That'd be
there you
fucking
go.
sick, no lie. Just like a venue. But I really only have shows here like once a year, and I was telling him to move the fuck out of here because my landlord's a dumb fuck.
Oh.
That's what his name is in my phone,
Shout
by
out
the
to
way.
Dumb fuck.
Yeah, shout out dumb fuck. Who is Tin Eric?
Kind of.
I mean,
It's a
is
cyborg-
it? I mean, is it?
A cyborg alien western version of myself who's a sheriff of a town. Think of kind of like Samurai Jack vibes. Except
Okay.
instead of a samurai, it's a cyborg. Well, he's a cyborg, right?
Yeah,
He's got
he's a
like an
cyborg.
arm, partially. So think of Samurai Jack.
Terminator.
Well, yeah, Terminator, Samurai Jack, and like Full Metal Alchemist kind of put into one.
There you go.
But in Western U.S.
Okay.
And it's a musical.
Yeah.
And it's
And there are characters from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre there
Yes,
occasionally.
he's all. Yeah.
Did you guys watch that new one on
I
Netflix?
Did. I
He
did.
did. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's so cool.
I like the ending.
When he chops that girl's head off out of nowhere, it was so swift. It was like a Mortal Kombat fatality. Like he just rips her out of the car, one hand, and just chainsaws the fuck out. I just ruined the ending for everybody. Spoilers. I don't give a
They
fuck.
should have seen it by now. Right?
Yeah, I don't. Listen, you knew it was coming out.
We played a show at the Foundry the other day, and during the set, they had Texas Chainsaw Massacre with Matthew McConaughey playing.
It was
on the TV.
That's the
set in
second
bar.
one, huh?
the fourth one.
Well,
Fourth one.
but isn't it called Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 though?
It's called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Next Generation.
Okay,
Texas Chainsaw
okay,
Massacre 2 is
okay.
the one that the character
Oh,
Chop Top that we.
I remember. Yeah, that's the one that has the guy that is in all the Rob Zombie movies.
Bill Moseley. Yeah.
I do remember it.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
confused the titles of those movies.
No, that 2 is like that movie's awesome.
I remember that. That's a super weird one where like there's not even a plot and it's almost just like scenes of like goofy shit put together.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Dennis Hopper chainsaw fighting Leatherface is like a moment.
Yeah, there's like that really weird like castle that they like whatever the fuck that place that they lived in.
Yeah.
That was really weird. What's the best platform to release music on these days?
Live in front of people.
You guys still like physical? Yeah, physical.
Well,
Yeah.
I think no, just in terms of like, in terms of releasing it to people's ears as we're playing it. Like I feel like live music for a lot of people might be their like gateway to finding new things, as it always has been, in a more important way now because like the radio isn't what it was. So like even people's CD collections, I feel like people are getting burned out on, and like they're the Spotify libraries, things like that. I feel like people are going like above and beyond to keep finding newer and newer things, because now you can play an artist out, whereas like back in the day, if you listen to the radio, like, oh man, I really hope I hear this song one more time. Now you can listen to it as much as you want, whenever you want. So like, if there are people that have never seen you before and you're doing something that they appreciate live, that's the best way that you can expose anyone to your music, especially if you're killing it. Like,
I mean, you gotta be on Spotify. You can't not be on
yeah, Spotify's the actual answer.
It's so easy now, though. It's too easy. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Well, right, but I like that as an idea though, and I feel like that gives us the motivation to always try to put on a good show, which you want to do anyway. But I mean, like, you want to give people an experience. You know, get up there and hoot and holler for about 25 minutes, and then go on your merry way.
And tackle Cameron into his equipment.
Occasionally,
Break some bones, maybe.
break my guitar,
Yeah.
just like over the drum set.
When's the next time you guys are gonna hoot and holler for people on stage?
About a week's time.
Yeah, so we got Bright Winter coming up on the 26th up in Cleveland, and then what's the venue on the what was it? What was the date again? March 12th.
See, we're much better with a calendar in our hands.
Yeah.
We're playing your show, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting
yeah,
at. I was really
that's
hoping I was
yeah.
gonna be next
That's
in
the
line.
next. That's
But
the,
you did actually already tell me about Bright Winter, so I should have already known.
But yeah.
Tell me about March 12th.
Yeah, March 12th.
Well,
Yeah,
that was it.
we're excited to be playing in Youngstown. Yeah, that'll be King Boo's first trip to Youngstown.
Y-Town, Dirty 330.
Yeah.
The
Yeah, we're
hometown
excited.
for those two guys down here. They're from here.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're very excited.
They're made of hot dogs.
Yeah,
Primarily.
allegedly.
Which is where we're going after
Made of
this.
hot
Yeah,
dogs.
shout out Hot Dog Shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out. What's the greatest movie ever made, King Boo?
Ooh, that's a tough
Oh,
question.
boy.
I think my honest answer is Dumb and Dumber.
It's a good one.
That's a really good one.
It's the one I
2001:
like
A Space
the most.
Odyssey.
Yeah, there you go.
Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Wow.
Cameron's gonna have some
Oh.
Japanese art film or somebody gets
Well-
like put into a meat grinder.
Yeah, Fargo.
Salad.
So,
Some spaghetti western.
I'd probably put Alien as probably one of my favorites.
I fucking love the Alien movies. That's one of my favorite series of all times, along with the Indiana Jones movies and the Jurassic Park movies. In case anyone cares.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, my favorite movies were definitely Indiana Jones because the adventure aspects.
I used to think that was a job.
Yeah.
Like I used to think that I was gonna grow up, and if you were an archeologist, like that's what you did.
Well, there's that. I remember there's a TV show that was
Globetrotting,
clearly.
shooting people.
They had a TV show on. I can't remember the guy's name. He was like, clearly he had some money, and he just was like, when he was a kid, decided he was going to figure out how to make his life Indiana Jones, and he did. They gave him a TV show, and he just
Really?
went places like all over the world and did stuff like that.
Bear Grylls.
That's called
No.
Bel Air.
No,
Yeah, it's
no,
called
yeah.
Bel Air.
Return to
It's on
Bel Air,
Peacock.
yeah. But for at least some wealthy guy, he made Indiana Jones a real life thing. You could do that if you were rich.
Yeah, just
Cool.
takes money. You can do whatever you want if you're rich.
Yeah, you can't be a professor.
Shout out to rich people.
Yeah.
I bet you
Being
there's a
Indiana
column
Jones.
somewhere where you donate enough money, they'll make you a professor.
Yeah.
They'll give you an office, and you can just be Professor Mike, and you don't teach any classes. You just sit there.
I'll show up to like a college class and be like, yeah, my name's Professor Jones, and like I'm going to the Himalayan mountains.
I'm not gonna
Glasses are down here looking at people.
I'm specifically not going to grade your papers.
Are all celebrity deaths caused by the Illuminati?
Depends. If you ask Randy Quaid, then yes.
Only some of them.
Skiing seems to be like the cause of some
That's
of
a
it
big
too.
one. Didn't some other guy just die from that? I love skiing.
Yeah, I'm
But,
scared
you
of
know,
it.
If you're a celebrity, it's not good.
Yeah, that or helicopters.
Yeah, definitely.
Or
most
just air
helicopters.
travel in general.
Well, you can do helicopter skiing, so you can combine these together to really.
Wait, what? Do you just like jump out of the helicopter and land on your skis?
That's
That's
some
the
James
idea.
Bond stuff. That happens in like Her Majesty's Secret Service, man.
Or you might not have to jump out of it, but they take you up really high where it's hard to get to.
It's like places that don't have ski lifts, you can still ski down.
Yeah.
That's intense.
So if I was a celebrity, I'm going to get into that. So it would be like the day like everything died. The music, the film, right
Well, you'll know that you've made it when you're being taken in a helicopter up to a mountain.
there.
Have there been any known celebrity shark fatalities?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I heard that Jim Morrison supposedly got eaten by a lion. Is that close enough?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I heard that
That's
he got
horrifying.
eaten by a lion. That's not even true, but there are people that believe that that's how he died.
It's like Steve Irwin, kind of.
Well, I was gonna
Yeah.
say, yeah, there's been a celebrity stingray fatality.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true.
Because he was like asking for it.
Yeah. I always thought it was interesting that like he would screw with all these like some of the worst animals in the world, and then the one that you go to like the water park and they let you touch it, that's the one that got him. Is the one that's docile enough that they
It's
let
the fish
strangers touch
Illuminati.
it.
Oh, is that where it was happening?
No, it was just in the wild.
Oh.
It wasn't at
SeaWorld.
It's not SeaWorld. Like, it was like somewhere in the wild.
Oh, tiger
Really
dip.
didn't see it.
But like you go to SeaWorld and they let you put your hands in with these things. They wouldn't let you do it with alligators or snakes, which he touched regularly. Like, but then the one that they let regular people touch, it got him.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
really
not
odd.
shouting out SeaWorld.
No shout out
No,
to SeaWorld.
No shout, no shout out.
Shout out the Illuminati though.
Yeah.
I would join if they're accepting.
There you go.
We can start putting their artwork on our artwork, just on our record albums.
What is that?
Speaking of which,
What is it, huh?
this is for you. This is our record that we released in what year was that?
2018.
2018.
Tender year 2018.
It's got Dad's song and Scream Baby Scream, and then there's a little
Thank you guys.
little note in there for you as
The
well.
record
A
is
note.
really cool.
A little note in here for me.
Very limited printing.
Yes, rare.
Hey
Fun
Paul,
color, too.
your show's not funny.
Yeah.
Why are we here? What the fuck?
Where's the food?
We should
Love
be
King Boo.
positive.
They did put Love King Boo at the bottom.
Where's
After all that mean shit. No, this is actually really nice. Guys, thank you so much. This is really cool. This is badass. Nobody's ever wrote me like a personal little note like that before.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
you're welcome.
That's fucking
Thank you for
cool.
having us.
Yeah, that's really cool. Well, I'm Paul Goon. They are King Boo. They're coming to hang out at the Wake Yards with me March 12th, 7 p.m., $7 at the door. They're performing with Rye Bread, Temple Witch, and She's in Pain. King Boo, thank you guys.
Hey.
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 Hey.